but we've had a really gruelling, skillful battle between these two. And I hope we get to see them do it again. They're both down ringside with Andy Scott.
Jono, after 12 hard-fought rounds, your immediate reaction to a draw?
Yeah, obviously nobody wants to see a draw, you know what I mean? We're all competitors here, and we all like to win, get the win. Nobody likes a draw. It doesn't matter whether it's the fans, whether it's the fighters, trainers, it doesn't matter. Nobody likes to see a draw, you know what I mean? Two men go out there, we put on the line, best man wins, best man loses. It was a very tight fight, and the amount of bleeding head clashes, like all of them were head clashes. And even the ref said the first one was with a punch. I felt the head clash and was straight away. But you know what? I have to take my hat off to you, man. I actually didn't think he was as good as what he was. Very tough, very strong. It was just awkward, you know what I mean? But it was a very good fight. I really enjoyed it, I have to say. I love being in the war, I love getting a bit of blood going. It's not exciting if you don't get that, you know what I mean? So we know we're guaranteed that with me in every fight.
Apologies, I know there's a swear word in there. I know we've got you straight after the fight. Guillaume, Mehdi from your team is going to translate for us. Your reaction to a draw, did you think you had done enough to win?
Yes, yes.
I speak little English.
Okay.
Normally, I think I win the fight. It was a real war because I win the fight, and I normally it's me go to do the world championship.
Promoter Eddie Hearn, the winner was obviously going to be mandatory to fight the winner of Tevin Farmer and Francisco Fonseca. A draw, what does it mean for that? Can you make a rematch? Will it be an immediate rematch?
Possibly. I mean, look, hats off to both guys. It was an incredible fight. It was very close. I probably felt at the end of it, Frenois actually deserved the victory. I said to Jono, but a very, very close fight. One round either way. Jono controlled the first half of the fight. Frenois controlled the second half of the fight, and I felt Jono come back in the 12th round. But we'll speak to Mehdi and the IBF. Tevin Farmer, you know, is a guy who I want Jono Carroll to fight. Maybe they both fight him. You know, maybe Jono goes first in March and Frenois goes second. It was a brilliant fight. No one really deserved to lose, but I thought it was a very close fight. And we'll speak and we'll see what the IBF want to do from here.
Okay, thank you both for joining us and talking to us.
Thank you.
Indeed, a hard-fought 12 rounds from both. Frenois' team not happy, but a draw it is. We have to say a very warm welcome to Dave Caldwell, who's had a quick change and joined us. Congratulations on your fight with Andy Fowler earlier on this evening. You were in his corner, you did extremely well. How did you call that?
I had Frenois up by 2. I thought he was the one that was landing the eye-catching shots. Carroll never adjusted at all. He was getting caught with that left hand over and over again, and he never adjusted. I think, you know, to be a world champion, you need to have talent, yes, but you also need to be able to adjust, because there are going to be moments in the fight where you're getting caught with certain shots, things aren't working out for you, and you have to be able to regroup and adjust to the situation. Carroll didn't adjust tonight.
What did you make of it, Johnny? You kept saying to me about his Carroll's flourishes toward the end of the round.
Yeah, so what happened with Carroll, with the first two or three rounds, Carroll put the pressure on him. That youth, that strength, that pressure was enough. Then what had happened is, Frenois would win the first 2 minutes of the round, and Carroll would come back and steal the last minute of the round. So it looked to the naked eye that Carroll was winning rounds, but he actually wasn't. I had him down by at least 4 rounds because he wasn't consistent enough throughout the rounds. He was strong enough, had no plan B. Up close, he put the pressure on. He didn't deserve the win. That's just my opinion, but it was a tight fight. The winner of these two, if they fought again, it could happen again, but Carroll's got to learn to have a plan B. Otherwise, the same thing will happen all over again.
Well, here's the end. Sorry, and here's the end of the fight in round 11 and round 12, and the second half of the contest. Carroll was just taking far too many southpaw left crosses, too clean. The judges would have been ticking up them rounds, and he closed the gap. And I think that he'll be upset with the draw, and Carroll will be happy with the draw. And that pretty much told you how the contest went. I think it was close, but Frenois deserved to win that.
The IBF champion Farmer would have an easier night actually with Farmer than he would with Carroll, because Carroll's pressure would be far too much with him, but he'd have to try and control him. But he'd actually have an easier night with Frenois.
Would you like to see the rematch?
I think it was a great fight. I really enjoyed it. Carroll boxed really well early on. I love the body shots. And the hooks, big hooker, he looks like he can punch a bit as well. But Frenois got behind his boxing and just outboxed him late on. I say outboxed him, he didn't outbox him, he was getting hit with shots. But the left cross was landing consistently, and that's what stole him the second half of the fight. I'd love to see the rematch.